So we're back to Makuro's body. That is interesting. Makuro's body. Makuro's body's inside the fridge. Just like every other time Esther probably brought up here in case of the class trial. Because we assumed we were doing a class trial over again. So I guess it's right. Either way, I can finally get a good look at the body. Right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check out the body during the investigation. I need to do my own investigation report as soon as possible. I'll find any clues this time. I'll give a. I'm going to grab the masterminds by the tail. So what should I do?
So then,
why don't you just wait over there until I know? I'll let you know when I'm finished. I'll just wait over here. Frigid, destroy the body. I can't look inside anymore. Left side of the fridge. Right side
it
off.
would seem...
Lights come off and say occupied. When somebody's lights go on, it looks like the number of lights with coolers is 9 lights. That number will be important to us. Is she gonna tell us what her report said already? Asked about the photo. After all, she was in it. She's not gonna. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Makuru made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not? The only reason he gave a hint at this point would be to confuse us and cloud our judgment. I can solve the mystery on my own without whatever hints he was offering. That's a good point. I think she's been a bit cocky. I wish I could go back and do something for the same, but what I do, I guess I'll send him wrong. I think she's hiding. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Is the mastermind forging these pictures to trap us? I think there's something wrong with her conscious. That's why. Another explanation. These icicles. Look. Anything to look up. I think this is Sharp's. Oh my god, you're kidding me. It's the same code. Yep. As a Sharp uses our camouflage mode at some point. It's got a biolab. Makura, I'm done. Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they got slow in the spirit. I made my report brief. Anything
Indeed.
you find? I painfully tinge up the wound, trace of blood, and it seems very likely that the stomach would have blown up to the back of the head, were infected after death. Stomach wounds and blow up to the back of the head were death. Really? Burned tissue made things a little difficult, but I completely confident in my findings. So that means either of those were a fatal injury. What was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion and identifying victims, they were dead bodies explosions, countless. It was a single stabbing with a knife, also stuck in the back of the head. It's this several day old one. The only option is the other ones, but the file said that they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say that they were old?
Because...
all the medical files say is that they were infected several days ago. I guess I don't see a difference.
wrong.
Well, difference isn't meant by consider the impression gives.
Listen.
You seemingly equate several days with simply
However,
all, but that doesn't quite follow logically. All wounds makes it sound more like it's spent forever, like they weren't related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we got the Monochrome files right here, and she was killed, right? So if the wounds were a few days old, then there's no way they could have anything to do with
so
it.
then,
But what if the Monochrome herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly we can't allow it as many possibilities. And I thought she might have been dead a long time ago, too, but one of
Right.
many. Detectives can't have supernatural powers. We're getting prediction instead of initial detective begin at some new kind of
in other words,
you can evade this possibility with prejudgment bias using the logic of common sense. Also, the investigation they test what they can find against each of the possibilities. Of course, me telling you doesn't mean you be any good at detective work, but beyond using this to solve a particular mystery, we should keep it in mind in the future. So that's it.
hey,
There's something else that you'd like to know about the condition of the body at the time. One thing, either when you look at Makuru's profile, it's her height and weight.
so
5 foot, so many inches. What else is there? You remember all that, right? Yeah, indeed. It's so that
indeed,
don't forget about the panel tattoo. There's no mistake of it.
indeed,
The victim in this case is no doubt Makoru Ishibara profile. So it matches her profile.
and
So all I want to talk about. Yeah.
so then,
Is it really her body? I don't know. Then it looks like there's no further discussion. It's in the chill off, wait for the body's back up. Doesn't think it's any kind of sad leaving this place. Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair, but she still got him killed. She's still a
Hey.
victim. You have to hear the phrase, you reap what you sow. Well, there's plenty of people that reap more than you sow. Well, yeah, but still. You're so naive, you know. Can't quite. She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. For someone who's like that doesn't mean to be naive.
so then,
I think we've done all we can here. Now let's separate and investigate. Hold on. There's still one more thing to do. Something I need to check about the journal, right? Yep. You need to ask her about the practical final offer. If I don't do it now, is she gone? Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask
what?
you. Go ahead and then out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got
What?
here? What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dormitory. Yes, I do. But to get in those lockers, you need a handbook of whoever locker belonged to. Actually, I managed to get them open with the emergency
I
handbook.
see.
One you found in the master's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worth knowing? I found a pocketbook. After looking through it, I think it must have been your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, the only locker owners should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. Yeah, there has to be some mind-eluding thing. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have got access to the lockers. If I did have the pocketbook, why would I bother putting in a locker Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there's something inside about the headmaster, about your father.
If that's true,
Could it mean the video is real too? Video? Makoto. I think things are finally starting to fit together to reveal a complete speech. So the video she saw was of her dad. Huh? Although I'm afraid the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate the locker room right now. So is this like a fallout shelter from World War III or something? I think that's what it. I had that conclusion a while back, but I think that one's coming up. I need to confirm what said with my own two eyes. Let me give you Headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So.
That won't be necessary. If you're right about this, then I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. So, after all, it seems to be my locker. If you watch this, it all makes sense. And the DVD, what it says is classic an urgent interview.
So.
I found this in the hidden room after all. I don't have much time to explain, so I think just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll recognize exactly what it means. Well, I'm saying you found my pocketbook in the playroom. None of us have ever been here. So was I visiting or something? That's why I'm the ultimate lucky? None of this makes sense right now. Why do I have memories of that in that sort of way? I don't. I guess this means there's some fun clue in this DVD. Oh, I'm so confused. Certain things. Oh, now it's my turn. Did you have a second to listen through my ramble?
In other words,
as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. What do you mean? I'm less sure of everything I'm feeling now. What could mean? What was that? What are you talking? You're talking about your dad. I can never find an answer to a question I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. It's because of Mastermind.
However,
but there's one thing I'm sure of. When it comes to Mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy Mastermind. This is the one reason to follow through that. Kyoko's eyes burned with fire and determination. Determination to defeat Mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death, but suddenly it feels like, anyways, I can't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So, why does it bother me so much to know he's suffered? It's ridiculous, there's no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh. She did. But her smile filled with sorrow. It's all for my rambling. There's still much to do and concerning the test. Okay. Keep that in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether it serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greater truth or the worse. That means even if the truth uncovered is hopeless, we can still give us hope, absolutely, because all I can do is move forward. That's pretty much all I know. So, is it strange?
So then,
I need to go. I'll go see you in the class trail. Leaving behind a farewell, Kyoko's gone. We got the CD, heading in the AM room, check it out. It's true, no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even worse, I can afford it. Can you check out which bodies are here? Lights. There are nine lights. Oh, didn't want to check that. Is there anything here to check? I guess there's nothing for that one to check. Anything at the crime scene? Hey Hero, what's up? Hello Hero. Gosh, Makoto. What are you doing? What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you'll pick up. I'm sorry, I'm in a big hurry. I ran off and took a road. What's wrong with him? I'm still able to talk to him with the notebook I found. What's going on? He's avoiding me. It's like he's afraid to lie. Does he remember things about the school beforehand? In the tool shed? Stuff has been shoved everywhere in lawnmower fertilizer. Let's go look at the archive with Yako. Got my favorite bro, but he's a bro. What are you gonna do? I need an aspirin in my head. It's hurting a bit. I think everybody's gonna not take that hint, even though I know. Oh, Byako. Listen. What do you think? You can talk? Byako. I have nothing to talk to you about. We're not friends. If you want to. Hey, Byako. At first, he just walked away. Why is he acting like that? Like he's purposely trying to avoid me. Is there anything in here? Simply wooden box. A lamp he used to display Chairman's body. That sucks. Anything in these boxes? Nope. Secret documents right now. These ones are a bit stacked up weird. Nope. Anything with that? Nope. I guess there's nothing here at all. Oh, that kinda sucked. I want to see what this DVD is, but I should check the dorms. Okay. I thought our eyes were like black for some reason there for a second. That was crazy. You can give me information right here. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto. Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast, I don't even have time to ask her to stop, you know? Why? Is everybody, okay, so the Kyoko had memory loss, so she might be different. But is everyone having their own sort of avoidance plan or something? I'm so confused why they would do that. Like, is this a setup or something? Is there anything in there? Okay. Anything there? Nope. Anything there? Nope. Anything about the time? It's nighttime. So I'm different than all the other students that were part of the whatever plan. But they don't really say what it's about. Give me that sweet, sweet green footage. I should be able to find this thing. Take a look. I'll take Kyoko's and played it. It said it's played, but nothing happens on screen. Starting black monitor and just a few moments later. But to me, it felt like an eternity. All of a sudden, image appeared. Sayaka. Took me by surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka, who is known so long.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was man position on one side. The voice was middle-aged.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Yeah, I suck at that too. But you need to take notes to get the memories further down in your mind. It sounds like he's trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter because this is a picture.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Okay.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was totally at a loss. It makes total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life at school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Weird. As if on cue, the next video cut out. What was that? There was a lot I didn't understand. So she agreed. This is the only one. I simply can't comprehend what up here. I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. How much she wanted to escape and pursue a dream with her friends. She wanted it so bad she tried to frame me for murder. But why? Why would she say yes to living for the rest of her life? I think I know some light. Monitor the video, I thought it was finished, but this is gonna be everywhere. This is gonna be so lot left. As if I was confused before, the next one pushed me right over the edge. Oh, it's me. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossible on
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Me and Headmaster were looking at each other. I had a very similar look in their normal conversation, but I in there right now, absolutely memory of. I had no memory of even meeting Headmaster so much, sitting down talking to him.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes, I can. This can't be real. I said
I'm sorry
yes.
I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Is
As
he like
the
part of
headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Okay. Once again, the video cut out, and the video repeated the same scene again and again with each of the others. Abiako, Toko, Yuna, everyone. They said they all agreed to live here forever, but then Kyoko, her interview with him, clear that about, without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with Headmaster and Father. When he asked her the question, she answered the same as everybody else. She accepted life within the school. Is this some sort of brainwashing thing? I don't know. Kyoko's interview wrapped up. The moments went black. It's not just they monitor the DVD itself. It's apparently turned off. These DVDs turned off, which means the DVD isn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oops. It looks like it broke. Out of service. What just happened?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter, the final strike anymore. That's isn't failure. Failure my ass. You had the power on purpose. Whatever. Even I've watched the whole thing. It's more the same. He asked me the same question because I said, yeah, I couldn't help myself. I had a huge exhaustion sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling separate from
It would
disconnect.
seem...
Thinking back now that at some point my memories were gone. At this time I've forgotten. I can't remember why I came here to Hope's Peak. I can't even remember the ultimate why. But what makes me forget it all?
Hey.
It's strange. It's hard to imagine something by chance convenience. Convenience outcome. Something seems obviously working the mastermind there, but still, I lost my memory too. What about the others? We all have memory, or is it the class trial now?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an
Yeah, it
end.
is.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you.
It's beginning to start the final class trial. All our lives in the line. Hope and despair. I have no choice to do this. Okay, then. This is the end. I'm gonna call it a part here, and we'll start the final trial afterwards.